Shalom, and thank you for joining us today on the Higher Learning Network. If you are tired of the way that your life is going right now and, jobs are kind of scarce, you might want to think about becoming an owner, a business owner. And that's what I have in store for you today. So call someone and tell them that the Higher Learning Network is on, and I've got a guest here today that is going to knock your socks off. Let me introduce my guest to you today, Colleen Berg from Sweaters and Sweets. Hello, Colleen.
Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful now that you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by today and having the wonderful, is that a puppy or a dog?
It is a dog model.
A dog model.
Yes.
So why do we have a dog model?
We have a dog model because I own a pet bakery called Sweaters and Sweets, as you said.
Pet bakery.
Yes, a pet bakery. So we do dog treats, cat treats, and horse treats. We also make sweaters for dogs of varying sizes, and we've put our cats in them a couple times. They're not particularly thrilled, but sometimes they'll tolerate it. So sweaters for dogs and cats, plenty of treats for everybody.
I have heard just about everything, or I thought I'd heard everything. Sweaters and sweets for pets. Did you say pet bakery? I just want to be sure that our viewing audience heard you. You said pet bakery, right?
Pet bakery, yes.
Now we got to back up a little bit. You got to tell me, how on earth did you come up with the idea of a pet bakery?
You know, I have 3 dogs myself and 3 cats, and I always made their treats for them. And with all the scares of the imports and problems with imported treats and toys and stuff, I make them myself, and pretty soon I had friends asking me for them. And my mother makes the sweaters. She actually had back surgery, so to keep herself occupied, she started knitting.
Okay.
So that was how the sweaters came into it. And we've just been asked for more and more from there.
Okay. Now, you said you have 3 dogs and 3 cats.
Correct.
And they're, of course, they're individuals. So can you tell us what their names are, how old they are, and how they evolved into the pet bakery, or do they participate besides being guinea pigs?
They're my taste testers, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Bear is a 7-year-old purebred black lab.
Does that mean Labrador Retriever?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. Nestle, she is part chocolate Labrador and part Great Pyrenees. She's a rescue dog.
Did you say Nestle?
Nestle.
Really? As in chocolate?
Chocolate.
Okay.
She is brown.
Okay.
She's chocolate.
Okay.
She's part chocolate lab, part Great Pyrenees.
Okay.
She was a rescue pup that we rescued from a shelter in Indiana.
Okay.
And Angel, she is our 1-year-old, actually just turned 1 yesterday. And she is, she's part yellow lab, part German Shepherd. And she was a rescue from Animal Education and Rescue.
Are these big dogs or little dogs?
Big.
They're all big.
They're all big.
Do they bump into each other during the course of a day? You must have a huge place.
No. I downsized.
That's a lot of dogs.
It is. They like to play outside, love to swim.
And the dogs and the cats, they actually get along?
Yes. I foster for different animal rescue groups.
Really?
Like Placing Paws of Grays Lake and Spay and Stay of Grays Lake.
Okay.
And my dogs right now, I have a litter of kittens. I got them at 2 weeks. They're now about 6 weeks, but my dogs do all the cleaning and move them around and tuck them in at night.
Wait a minute, back up.
They're great.
Back up. You said your dogs take care of the kittens?
Yes.
Are you serious?
They love them.
So the tale that dogs and cats don't get along is really a tale?
It is a very big tale.
Wow.
They do.
This is a learning experience for me.
They are fun.
Really? Well, I guess all the animal lovers are saying, you didn't know that? Well, no, I didn't know that. Wow, and I know they just love being guinea pigs.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So what about the cats? What are their names? I'm kind of partial to cats. I had a dog as a kid, but I kind of like cats now. You don't have to walk them. They'll walk themselves.
All right. The cats are Rolly,
Rolly?
He is Rolly, yes. Did you ever see the movie 101 Dalmatians
Yes,
by
I did.
Disney?
Yes.
Okay, well, when I got that litter, he was from a foster litter. When I got that litter, Rolly was the chubby cat, the chubby baby, and he was forever eating. He just absolutely reminded us of the little dog on 101 Dalmatians named Rolly. When he says, "Please, Mom, can I have some more?" And she says, "You just ate." And he says, "But I'm hungry all the same." This cat is the same way.
Are you serious?
This is now a 15-pound cat, and he is solid.
Whoa.
He's a big boy.
Okay, is he the oldest?
No, Rolly is 2.
Okay.
No, 3. Excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
There's so many that go through my house. Rolly's 3. Taz, he's a black cat. He belongs to one of my older boys.
Okay.
He's 2. And Shadow, she is 7 as well. We got Shadow and Bear at the same time.
Shadow, Bear, and Taz.
Shadow, Rolly, and Taz.
Oh, Shadow, Rolly, and Taz. Okay. Now, how did this, you said this came about because you were giving them treats and because of whatever else was going on. But how did it evolve into a bakery?
We evolved into a bakery quite accidentally.
Really?
Yes. Like I said, I always made the treats for my friends, or for my dogs, for my animals. And then my friends started asking me for them as well. So then I started making them for my friends, and then we started getting into doggy birthday cakes, and then we got into holidays. And a friend of mine, we got into the specialties at that point. A friend of mine, her dog had cancer. And she has other dogs as well, and so she wanted to be able to give the dog with cancer a treat as well as giving the other dogs a treat. You know, didn't want to have to leave them out. And she had asked me for something, and so I called her vet because I didn't want to give him anything dangerous. And we actually wound up working up a few treats, but I had gone to some of the stores, especially like the Whole Food stores for animals, and asked, is there anything cancer specific? And there wasn't. There wasn't anything specifically designed for animals with cancer. Nothing specifically like gluten-free, sugar-free, you know, high in antioxidants and such. So we created. So I sat down with this vet and with a friend of his who's an oncologist, and we designed some cancer-specific dog and cat treats. Those are coming out August 1st.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have
very
a
excited about
niche
that.
market.
We
if
do.
I've ever seen one.
We do. We get into the allergies. We handle all the diet doggy treats. So we've got our Pudgy Pooch line.
Doggy treats.
Diet doggy treats. Yes.
Dogs actually go on a diet.
Well, yeah. Dogs get overweight, and it shortens their lifespan dramatically if they're overweight.
Okay.
Dramatically, it makes a very large difference. So, but you know, everybody wants to give somebody a treat.
Right.
I mean, we're kind of, I don't know how we're wired that way, but we are. Something's
American.
wrong,
it's
or
American.
something's
We
wrong.
don't
I
have
love you.
tea
Whatever, you need a treat.
In crumpets, we have
Tea and
sugar instead.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we have diet dog treats. I had a woman call me recently. Her dog has a thyroid condition. And so I worked with her vet to design a couple of treats for her dog so that it was safe for her dog to have.
Oh.
We do gluten-free, meat-free, wheat-free, grain-free, whatever allergies or ailments the animals have. If I don't have recipes already, I will work with their vet to design it so that we can get it all together.
This is unbelievable. I have never heard of such a thing. Have you? I'm probably sure you have. You're a pet owner. You have. This is amazing. I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. There are pet bakeries out there.
There are.
There are.
You're not the only one.
No,
Oh my
no, not by a
goodness.
long shot. I am, however, one of the only horse treat bakeries.
Oh.
There are.
So do you have horses at home too?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have that much room. Nor can I feed them that much.
Okay. 'Cause
I have
can imagine
teenage
how
boys.
Much they would, yeah, the boys are horses themselves. They eat
Exactly.
enough for the horse. Okay.
Exactly. No, I was at Animal Education and Rescue does a walkathon called Walk and Wags. every October.
Walk and Wag.
Walk and Wags.
Okay.
It's adorable. So I always set up a table, a sweaters and sweets table, and we sell some treats and donate the money back to Animal Education and Rescue.
Okay.
And while I was there, I had a woman who asked me for horse treats. And I looked at her slightly dumbfounded. I thought, really? Don't you just give them a carrot or something?
Oh, wow.
You really want an actual physical treat for your horse.
Okay.
And another woman who was in earshot heard her, and she said, I have 3 horses. That would be great. Who knew?
Really?
Yeah, who knew? Who'd have thought?
I
So
never would have
I
thought.
found a equine vet, and we started working on horse treats. So we now have a horse treat line.
Really?
Yes, that is called Candles Corral. It's in sweaters and sweets, but it's called
Okay.
Candles Corral.
Okay.
And that is our horse treat line. Everything is made fresh. All our treats, all the pet treats are made fresh. Nothing has all the crazy additives and preservatives to extend shelf life. They're all made fresh and delivered to you or shipped to you.
So they're made the same day and shipped out like that? That can be very taxing, can it?
No, it's not too bad. When you get, whatever leftovers, my dogs are more than happy to eat. So it's not too bad.
Wow.
But no, we make everything fresh and keep it going.
Okay.
And just get them shipped out right away or delivered right away.
Okay.
Kind of pretty much made to order.
Really? So maybe sometime in the near future we might see you on Shark Tank or something like that, trying to
you
get
go.
your next million for the next,
The
I
next
don't
phase.
know, to enlarge the space. Wow. If you just tuned in, I hope you're enjoying this show. We have a fascinating entrepreneur here. Her name is Colleen Berg from Sweaters and Sweets. And Sweaters and Sweets is all about your pets. We're talking cats, dogs, and horses. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Cats, dogs, and horses. And there's a pet bakery. Now, this might sound like a crazy question, but do people come into the bakery and order things like if they were going to get chocolate or bagels or coffee?
It's an online bakery that I have people call and email or order all the time. I had a gal who called a couple of weeks ago. Her dog was turning 4 and she was having a birthday party for her dog. So she needed a cake big enough to accommodate 7 dogs. So we made a paw print shaped doggy cake.
Paw print shaped cake.
And they were adorable. They just loved it.
Did you take pictures?
Oh,
I
yes.
know you
Oh, yeah.
did.
She did.
Oh
She did.
my goodness.
We do doggy goodie bags.
Doggy goodie bags.
Doggy goodie bags, doggy treat goodie bags, absolutely. Another woman was having a party for her dog who was turning 1, and she had her, the rest of her relatives were coming with their dogs. So they were having a big party for this pooch, and we did doggy goodie bags as well, so that the doggies could all take home some treats.
Oh, that is so sweet.
It was really fun.
This is really a learning experience for me because I never knew anything like that existed.
And it's a lot of fun. And with all the rescues, the animal rescue groups out there, I donate back 30% of anybody's order to whichever animal rescue they want to donate that to.
Really? Oh, wow.
You just have to tell me who you want it sent to, and I will send it.
That is so sweet. Now, you are also a member of an organization that I'm a member of as well, and that's ITEX. Karen Kelly, is it Chicagoland Currency, I think it is now, is it?
Yes.
Hi, Karen. We miss you. We look forward to seeing you here again. And tell us a little bit about how you became involved in ITEX.
Actually, I met Karen, God, probably 2 years ago now. And at first, the whole idea just scared the life out of me. I thought, I don't have extra cash to just be making stuff and not, my whole thought process was cash is king. And after doing so, after a while, it kind of muddled around in my head, and I thought, well, maybe we should look at this. So I did a lot of research. I actually researched for about a year.
Really? You did do some
I
serious
did some serious research. I got into that.
Okay.
And I found that ITEX was rated #1 for starters. it's also the only company that offers you all kinds of perks,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the line of credit and the $10,000 a year co-op on advertising and such. Your director does everything for you, so there's no sitting around and not being able to find anything.
Karen
She's
is
all over
wonderful.
it. She's
She's
great.
a walking encyclopedia,
Yes,
Wikipedia,
she is.
whatever you want to call
Yes,
it.
she
She
is.
is simply awesome.
Absolutely. And so I called her after I did the research. I said, well, okay, I met her. So I called her and we talked a bit, and then I took the plunge, and I tell you, I love it.
I do too.
Absolutely love it. I do everything. I do
Yeah.
business, personal.
Yes.
I sent my kids on a camping trip in Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
You know, all kinds of stuff.
I love it when they send out the newsletter and you see all the properties in Costa Rica and
Yes.
Alabama, places you never just think of. And it's like you can just trade your iTex dollars and go there.
Right.
No cash. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, no kidding.
I never in
It's
this
great.
lifetime even thought, I knew bartering existed, but on such a high level. And it's very inexpensive. So
It
for a
is,
new
it is.
business,
For me, it's perfect.
yes.
I try and find other people with new businesses because I wouldn't be able to do any of the advertising that I do if I had to pay cash for all of it. If I
yeah.
didn't have iTex there to back me up and support me, I would not be able to do any of the advertising. I would not be able to grow. I would not be able to get the things that I need. I buy all my baskets because we do treat baskets at the
Right.
holidays and such.
Right.
I get all my baskets through iTex, through other iTex members. My advertising, you know, magazines, ads in papers. I have a PR representative that I got through iTex, my business attorney. I could go
Really?
on. Yes, I have a patent attorney. I have a dog treat I'm patenting. I completely forgot to mention
Are
that.
you kidding?
Yes, I have a dog treat I'm patenting. It is the cutest thing, and I should have brought one, but I didn't think that far ahead. I'm so sorry. It's a doggy cake pop, so it's a pup cake pop.
Pup. Say that again.
Pup,
A pup
cake pop.
cake pop. Can you say that 27 times?
No.
Can you say that
I
27
have
times?
to
Keith?
think every time
27
I
is good.
say it.
Wow.
I have to think every
Pup
time I say it.
Cake pop.
So it looks just like a cake pop,
Okay.
like you would eat,
Okay.
except it's 100% edible.
Wow.
So I use one of
Humans
my.
can eat it too?
You
No.
could.
But you wouldn't
a
want
little
to.
bland.
Yeah,
All
okay.
of my treats are made with all real food. There's no preservatives. There's no bad stuff. It's all real food. It's not dog food. It's not some processed something or other. It's real food. I get all my fruits and vegetables are organic. They all come from Ripe Organics, which is a company in Crystal Lake.
Okay.
But everything is made with real food. That's why they're made fresh, because
Oh.
that's why they're pretty much made to order.
It's food.
Yes, it's food.
It's actually,
It's treats.
I'm thinking dog bones and
Well, yeah, they are. I mean, they're shaped. They're certainly shaped. Different shaped cookies.
it's made of fruit.
They're made of food,
Food.
but the fruits and vegetables that are in them are organic.
Are they ground up and
Ground up, chopped up, grated. There's all kinds
Wow.
of different stuff.
Makes me wish I was a dog or a cat.
I have some people that eat the dog treats.
Really?
I make one is peanut butter, oat, and cranberry. Peanut butter, oat, honey, and cranberry.
Okay.
And people will eat it. One for the dog, one for them.
Okay.
And it's people food. It's people food. It's just for the dogs. It just doesn't have sugar. It doesn't have the additives. Doesn't have preservatives. It's just real food.
Now you're talking about additives. We were in the green room talking about gluten. I said when we were coming up, I don't even remember the word gluten being in the dictionary. Where did it come from? Is that it must be a synthetic food because
No, gluten is the sticky part of wheat.
Oh.
It's the stuff that makes everything stick together.
Okay.
So it's a little harder for the body to break down.
Oh.
It's also higher in carbs as a
Oh.
result. So dogs that are diabetic or have cancer or simply on a diet,
Okay.
or dogs that are grain-free, can't have grains and wheats and such,
Okay.
need special flours that are very, very low in gluten, only 2 parts per million. which is a very, very teeny amount.
Okay.
And then we use the rest of the foods to glue it all together.
Oh.
Just mash up banana,
oh,
applesauce,
okay,
pumpkin, peanut butter,
Okay.
other fruits and vegetables,
Wow.
carrots. They love their carrots.
I love carrots too.
My dogs love carrots.
Oh my.
They'll
Dogs
say-
like carrots?
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, they love them. It's a
Dogs
perfect
like
diet.
carrots.
It is the if your dog needs to go on a diet, take their dog food, cut it in half, what you usually give them per feeding, cut that in half, fill the rest of the bowl up with fresh green beans and carrots, and they will lose weight and be perfectly full and happy.
Wow.
It's so good for them.
Maybe I need some of those sweets and treats.
We have doggy biscotti, we have dog cupcakes, dog cakes, cat cakes. We have everything.
You sure do.
Horse cupcakes.
Horse cupcakes.
Horse cupcakes. They're
Anything
a
for
load of
humans?
fun. I do. That's a different bakery.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll talk about that bakery on the next segment because
All
you've
right.
got to come back and talk. We've only got a few, like 5 more minutes for the show.
Absolutely.
But what would you tell someone who is, it sounds like you're living your dream. It really does. What would you tell someone who is thinking of becoming an entrepreneur but just don't know what to do? What would you say to them?
Think about what you like. Where's your passion? What makes you, what do you have fun doing? Say, I love being a part of community. I like people. I like being a part of things. I love my animals, of course. I love all animals. So, you know, that was where that came in for me. But if you're looking to do something, you're looking to start a business, there's shows all the time out in the Chicagoland area. Expos where they have entrepreneur expos. They're free to get into. Go take a look at things, talk to people, and see where your passion is.
Okay.
Wherever your passion is and you have fun, head that direction.
And what would you tell them about iTex, about becoming a part of a bartering group and saving tons of money and having a good time spending those iTex dollars?
Oh, I have the best time spending those iTex dollars. I would say sign up.
That's a good start.
I would say absolutely.
Okay.
Give us a call, check it out, sign up. You can always drop if you decide you don't like it, but you will.
Okay. So
I have found, you know, when I called Karen, when I first signed up with Karen, and I said I need some advertising, so that's what was my whole goal, was to get some advertising, and she said, oh sure, no problem. She sent me an email with a truckload of advertising options. But not only did she send me that, but she highlighted the ones she thought would work best for me, specific for me. So she took the time to find them, she took the time to go through and edit them, and say, here's all of them, but these I think work best for you.
Oh, wow.
So it was really nice. But I can't say enough about it.
I
I get
know.
so excited, and it's so much fun, and you get to meet yet more people.
Yeah.
And it's business owner to business owner, which is really nice. It's owner to owner, no middleman, no, well,
Right.
let me call you back in a
Yeah.
couple days, and then
have
they
my people
forgot.
call your people. Yeah,
Exactly. It's
yeah.
business owner to business owner, and it's a good time
Yes, it is.
and really helpful.
And I must say that I have had a wonderful time sitting here chatting with you. In case you just tuned in, you missed a great show, so you'll have to wait for the rerun. Or better yet, catch it online. Colleen Berg, owner and baker of Sweaters and Sweets
Yes.
in the Chicagoland area. And if you're not in Chicago, you can always go to the website. So just look at the bottom of the screen and we'll have that information there for you. What would you tell someone who is thinking of moving forward in their life, but just not quite sure what to do?
You know, take some time, get to know your community. Maybe go do some of the Chamber of Commerce meet and greet events. Those are always fun.
Oh, yeah.
You meet a lot of people, a lot of different businesses. I would say just have some fun.
Okay. And
Really, have fun.
And where do you see sweaters and treats? Did I see
Sweaters
that right?
and sweets.
Sweaters and sweets. Sweaters and sweets, say in the next year or next 2 or 5 years. Where do you see yourself going?
I'm hoping to get a store open so that I can have things more readily available.
Okay. Because people like are touchy-feely. They like to
Sure.
touch and see
They
things.
want to come in, or they want it last minute.
Yeah.
Or they just want to pick up 1 or 2 things and they're afraid to call. So they're like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
is 3 cookies okay? Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. But then I can get more into the allergies.
Oh,
And I can have a bigger selection on allergies because there's a lot of dogs with a lot of allergies or ailments. Cats too, horses. You know, they all get sick just like us.
Just like we do. Well, I could never get sick of talking to you, so you've got to tell me that you're going to come back.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Thank you so much, and I'm sure our viewing audience would appreciate you too, as well as those who have pets.
Yes.
So I want to thank you so much, Colleen, for coming out today. We look forward to having you back again and telling us more wonderful things about sweaters and sweets.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for joining us today on the Higher Learning Network. Be sure and tune in, and we'll see you next time. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to Higher Learning. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.